Hi friends, welcome back to the Pack Legacy Challenge, and today we're starting Gen 3, and that will be Claire's generation. So we're kicking off this generation by celebrating Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day, and I did play off camera a few days. We did a lot of yoga, a lot of meditating with Sawyer. She's well on her way to complete the last aspiration. For some reason, the hustle money is still not checking off beyond 1870, but she's pretty close to earning 5,000 simoleons. She does need to promote her classes 3 more times. She was able to complete becoming a spa regular. She did definitely hosted 20, if not more, classes. And the last part is to maintain a regular customer, and the customer needs to receive 10 wellness paid services. And I'm pretty sure she's pretty close to that too, because she's pretty much given classes to all the same Sims. So probably a couple more services, and that will be that. So the plan for today is, as I said, to celebrate Mother's Day. It's going to be a small celebration. We're going to invite Bodhi over. Bodhi actually graduated school, and I did have him enroll, or I did have him join the engineering career, and he is a computer engineer. He also, while in college, met a lovely girl. Her name's Catherine, and they did get engaged. So we'll invite her over as well. And in the last thing that happened off camera, and it's kind of sad, is that Kane actually passed away. He was getting pretty old. All right, so let's get into gameplay today and see where we land. So as we know, also Claire is working on a grilled cheese aspiration. She needs to eat 10 grilled cheese sandwiches. She's eaten 4. I don't know how she's not sick of them yet. We got her flowers and a book for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. You better appreciate it, Sawyer. Let's see. I think so. And she's like, yay, it's Mother's Day. I'm so excited to celebrate today. Oh, thank you so much. You loved it. So since it's Mother's Day, maybe we can bake something. Maybe let's make a sourdough loaf. And then Sawyer, why don't you? Oh, this lady, let's invite her over and give her a couple of classes this morning, or at least 1 or 2, and see if we can complete the last part. Oh, and Claire seems to be having a good time. Should she gain the likes baking preference? Oh, of course she is. All right, so here's June Lee. Do you want to do some meditation? And look at Sawyer's arms. My goodness. James is calling us. Hi, Sawyer. I think I have a crush on Donna Roswell. Do you think it's worth a try? Sure, go for it, buddy. The abs on her. My goodness, she's so fit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into Cass real quick after she's done prepping the ingredients here, so I can give her some summer outfits. She can promote yoga class on Instagram next, or Simstagram. This poor girl is going to get sick of yoga classes. But I really think we only have a couple left in us. So let's just say that it's a long yoga session. Maybe we can have Claire bake something else. What can she bake? Let's make cheesy bread as well. Claire is such a little peanut, isn't she? Compared to Sawyer. Sawyer is tall, but I don't know who she takes after because none of our family members are that small. Okay, so we're done teaching yoga classes today. It's getting pretty late. So why don't we have, I'm going to bring Sawyer here to take a shower, and we'll invite our family over. Plan a social event. I'm going to have Claire hosted for her mom. She's going to surprise her by inviting Bodhi and his fiance over to the house. It will be a nice surprise for her while she's taking a shower. She has no idea what's going on. All right, so we're going to do a house party. Bodhi, and where is, oh, Catherine. Here's Catherine at our house, and we'll do it for now. Oh, Catherine's here. She is beautiful. She's like, hi, Catherine. Nice to meet you again. That is his fiance. They met in college. She was studying actually biology, so she also graduated. So now she's a doctor. They seem to be getting along pretty well, though. Let's do some steaks. Here's everybody. So she's grilling some steak for everyone. And then Bodhi, not now. Juan, you always pick the worst time. We're not going to chat right now. We're celebrating Mother's Day. Never mind your nonsense. Oh, and Sawyer somehow reached level 10 cooking. Come on, guys, grab some food. Claire, please. You're not stretching, you're not chatting, you're grabbing a serving and sitting down to celebrate Mother's Day. She's vegetarian. No, 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 no. Oh, well, let's bring the cheesy bread. Stop eating that and grab a slice of that instead. All right, so she's going to eat her cheesy bread instead. And we also need to cook cake for Mom. What's Sawyer's doing? Of course. Oh, she's making caprese salad for everybody. Why don't we have everybody go in the kitchen and help Mom? I'm going to have her bake a cake or cook a cake according to Sim's logic. Oh, now she made the salad. So let's bring the salad over. Oh, the two of them are flirting. Aw. I did give him a little haircut here. I think Catherine told him, you need a haircut, bud. Let's thank her for coming. These two won't stop flirting. Ask her about careers. Ask her. So Catherine is going to talk to her about being a doctor, and she's going to tell her, why don't you, have you given thought about what you want to do for a job? And she's going to say, I'm not sure what I want to do, but I am graduating high school in a couple of days. Claire learned that Catherine is a doctor. She's a general practitioner. So Catherine's going to say, well, maybe you should consider becoming a doctor. What are your thoughts? And Catherine's going to say, well, I'm not sure. I mean, it's an idea, but isn't it a lot of studying? And Catherine is going to say, well, of course it's a lot of studying, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I love my job. Instead of thinking about family member, I'm going to have you sit here and socialize, friend. Why don't you socialize with your kids? You've been through so much. Ask him about the food. Hey, did you guys enjoy the food? How was it? We're going to have, what are your future plans? You guys, have you planned the wedding yet? When are you guys going to have the wedding? She's going to, again, apologize to him. She's going to say, I'm so sorry for what I put you through, Bodhi. I'm in a much better place. I so appreciate you helping me go through this. And I feel much healthier. I'm much happier. So I wanted to thank you guys. What are you so mad about? Here, pick up a serving and quit your whining. Oh, she doesn't want to interact with anybody. I'm about sick of that ADHD diagnosis, to be honest with you. It seems like the healthcare redox does take a huge priority. So I may just have to get rid of it. And I think I'm going to, because it just doesn't fit her. I really don't think so. Remove all conditions and illnesses. Remove chronic conditions. Let's do, so that way she doesn't have ADHD. I feel like I have ADHD some days, the way I bounce back and forth, but there's so much to do. Asked to be Catherine Sim of Honor. Can you imagine the audacity? No, we're not. Let's be thankful, though, for family. Thankful that Bodhi found a beautiful partner, somebody who's supportive, somebody who's just the right fit for him. And I feel like the two of them are really a good fit. She's going to offer her career advice. She's going to say, don't let your career, I spent a large portion of my life focusing on my career so much that I ignored my family. And Claire is feeling pretty retrospective today. She is talking quite a bit about her life, which is okay. Let's congratulate on engagement. I'm so excited for your engagement and can't wait for the wedding. She's going to share workaholic tips, and she's going to tell her, don't be a workaholic like me. Have a deep personal conversation with Bodhi again. It is a good time now that the two of them are alone. Maybe Sawyer said, you make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. And Claire and Sawyer is very happy. Well, Sawyer, I wasn't aware you felt so strongly about Catherine. She seems like good company. I mean, it's your wife. Sawyer's just sitting here, just reminiscing. She, from a teen mom to being on top of her career, to having an addiction, to having her kids succeed in life and help her through an active addiction, having five failed relationships, getting into yoga. She's accomplished so much. And then Miss Claire is still doing homework, writing an English paper. She's our studious girl. She's very good. She's been responsible from a very young age because she really did not have a lot of motherly supervision and or love and support. So she's learned to be hyper independent. And that may help or it may not in the future. We'll see where her story takes her. For right now, though, I do plan on doing a bit of a speed run through the last 4 days of her teen years. Oh, now her brother is here. Can we ask him to help us with homework? He's pretty smart. He's a smart guy, so he would help us. Thinking about Mother's Day, please go chat with your daughter-in-law instead of being a whiny baby. Claire is done with her homework with the help of Bodhi. These guys need to stop cooking. It's getting on my last nerve. Clean that up, please. I'm gonna have all of them come here and watch a movie and just spend a little bit more time together as a family. All right, so it's getting pretty late. Let's put stuff away. I'm not sure why everybody's awake at 4:30 on a Monday, but we'll roll with it. I want to have Claire cook herself a little breakfast of grilled cheese. Sawyer, again, I invited our friend June Lee to come over for yoga classes, so we pretty much taught yoga classes all night. Poor girl. I feel bad for June. We held her hostage. But in other good news, we were able to maintain a regular customer because we did give her way more than even 10 wellness paid services. And then the hustle part, I actually, to be honest with you, just checked it off because I know we made more than 5,000 simoleons, but it's kind of bugged. So I figured I'll just do it. And then the only thing left to do for this aspiration is to gain self-care and notoriety, and that happens by promoting the yoga classes. And unfortunately, though, we can only do that once a day. Claire does age up in a couple of days. So this is, I was really hoping to focus more on Claire in this episode, but I actually did focus quite a bit on Sawyer. So maybe we'll call this the last episode of the second gen because we really didn't do too much with Claire. I mean, of course, she did bake some and work on her aspiration a little bit, but it was Sawyer's Mother's Day. Sawyer's completing the aspiration. So I feel like this is truly the last episode of the second gen. Who are you talking to? She's out the door. Oh, she wants to hug her. Well, you can't because she left. All right, Claire, what are we going to do with you? You can't promote anything yet. Why don't you take a nice long bath, first of all? And I think I'm actually going to send her to a therapy session. She hasn't been in quite a while. And last time she went to therapy, she really did not enjoy it. But I'm hoping that this time she would. All right, Sawyer's off to therapy, and let's see how she likes this session. Worst session. Sawyer doesn't feel like this session really helped. It just seemed to lay bare all kinds of wounds that haven't healed and made them fresh again. Oh, no. Juan's here to visit. Let's give our dad a hug. We haven't seen him in a while. He's like, sorry, I need a shower. He's like, oh, it's okay. Come here. Let's invite him in. Do you want to hang out, Dad? Do you want to cook something with me? I'm going to have them cook together. Let's have them bake grilled cheese together. Well, I guess two people can't cook grilled cheeses. Well, let's pretend they did, I guess. And she's having a deep conversation with her dad. Actually, she loves her dad quite a bit. One is kind of tense. I wonder it's because he's in the house. And last time Sawyer and him met, it was not great because they did get in a huge fight, actually. Oh, look at all these grilled cheese sandwiches. Let's invite our dad, call to meal, say, you want to have a grilled cheese sandwich with me? Oh, Sawyer is home. She did earn a raise and she made quite a bit of money. Again, this woman makes crazy amount of money. She got a promotion. She's going to come here and I want to see if she'll be mean to Juan. She's like, what are you guys doing? And Claire's going to say, hi, Mom. We're just... Dad and I just made some grilled cheese sandwiches. Do you want one? And she's trying to be civil with Juan this time. She is feeling also kind of flirty. Behind them, she's like, I wonder what's going to happen here. She's like, I don't know about these two. She left. She went somewhere. She didn't want to interact more. She was trying to be civil, though. Claire, she's always something, though. The poor thing is struggling so bad. I wonder if I can send her on a follow-up psychiatric appointment, see if there's anything anything they can do to help her. Uh-oh, I knew it. I knew it. Sawyer's here and she's having an urge of getting back to her old ways. and she's upset that he's even here. She's definitely not a fan of Juan's. For some reason, he really upsets her, but she's constantly like, what is your problem? What are you doing here? You know you've caused me so much pain. Why are you in the house? He's like, I came to see Claire, not you. Does the psychiatrist offer a prescription? Let's say we're interesting. Oh, we got an antidepressant for ADHD? Oh, and Adderall. Okay, so I think she will start taking those meds. She does need some fun. Can we promote? Oh, we can promote yoga class on Instagram. Perfect. So now we just need one more and we'll be all set. All right, so we played a bit off camera. It's still Monday, but Claire was able to complete the first part of her grilled cheese aspiration. So now she needs to eat 10 excellent quality grilled cheese sandwiches, cook 3 group servings of grilled cheese, and talk to 5 different Sims about it. Let's talk to our mom. I guess I'm just gonna have them do their thing and we'll catch them in the morning. I did take Claire to the pharmacy to pick up some Adderall. So I did put her on Adderall because she seems to be struggling quite a bit. So now Claire feels a bit more in control. Now, on the other hand, though, Sawyer is really on the struggle bus. So having a moment of weakness, she did call one of her old buddies and she did buy some pills. So she's going to pop a Xanax and she did get Adderall as well. Only because she's having a bad craving. She's really restless. Therapy's not helping. She really is in a bad place yet again. So I feel like she would try and then Claire, oh, she's just cleaning a bit, but I'm going to send her to bed pretty soon. It is kind of late. She does feel productive. She feels inspired and focused. A great combination to get some things accomplished. Oh, so maybe the Adderall was a good thing for her. She's writing in her journal, writing about wants and fears, or I don't condone drug usage or anything. I'm just trying to tell a story here. Sawyer doesn't know what it is, but just woke up feeling great about herself. Okay, good. Let's have her try and go to sleep. And this is who she invited over, Devin. Let's call him over. She's like, thanks for coming over. I really didn't know what to do, but right now I'm not in a good spot. And the stuff you gave me is good, right? And he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with the stuff I gave you. She learned that he's unemployed. I mean, he does have a job under the table, mind you. Let's compliment his outfit. She does feel confident right now. And she's gonna ask him to woohoo. I mean, she hasn't had any in a while, the poor girl. So we're just gonna let her have some fun. Oh, he's okay with it. They do have they have good chemistry. All right, so I'm gonna let her do that. This one's watching TV, but it is 2 o'clock in the morning, so let's go to sleep. No protection was used. Sawyer. Devin is very cute though, but we don't need him anymore, so let's tell him, just go away, dude. I'll see you later. Sawyer zonked out of her mind. Sawyer is awake and she's very hungover. Perhaps the Adderall wasn't the best of ideas. Yeah, it really is. Adderall lines? Well, because she feels so poorly, you know, she's gonna take even more. So Sawyer is on a bit of a bender yet again. Oh, Sawyer, back to her old ways. So she's in such rough shape that she actually passed out. And she does have to go to work, but she is a bit late. I think actually, you guys, I'm gonna have Claire's party today. I know her birthday is tomorrow, but I feel like we're dragging it on for no reason now. And one day it's really not that big of a deal. This one can't even wake up to go to work. Girl, wake up. All right, she's off to work in an absolute foul mood, in a terrible spot. You, my friend, let's have you maybe get some bagels. I'm gonna have Claire here bake a cake for her own birthday, but she does like cooking though, so it's not a big deal. We're gonna cook a chocolate cake. Sawyer's back home. She somehow earned the raise. I don't even know how, but she did. She's feeling pretty depressed right now. She is starting to burn out. She's exhausted. A hot mess, long story short. One, get out of our bathtub, would ya? It's time to celebrate Claire's birthday, though, so let's have, and the grilled cheese sandwich is here too. We're gonna have everybody come over. And then Claire, why don't you make a wish, celebrate, and blow out candles? Happy birthday, Claire. Ooh, Claire's been feeling really confident, successful lately. Her new drive is to be more ambitious. Should we embrace the change? Sure, we can do that. Good, vegetarian, and foodie was the next one we need to give her. And then the aspiration is, of course, the grilled cheese one. Oh no! Oh, that's a restart. Claire graduated with honors. Those long hours have paid off. It's time to get paid. Starting a career in adulthood, we started off with high performance like you did in high school. I was so upset. I was going to say, do we need to start over? But we don't. Thank goodness. Claire should start thinking about furthering her education. Nice. Sawyer is zonked out of her mind, sitting here next to Bodhi. I wonder if he'll find out something is going on. Let's try and apologize again. Offer some career advice. That's all she talks about. It's career advice. She's feeling important. Nothing like telling others what to do to build up confidence. Now we need to figure out what we're going to do with Claire. And I have no idea, to be honest with you. I am toying with a few things, but Sawyer can't quite catch her breath. There is a dull pain in her chest. She should get to the hospital soon to get checked out. She's having chest pain? Well, we know the solution to that, don't we? Yep. She's like, I don't feel good, so... She's feeling pretty poorly, though. She's like, Dad, I don't know what I want to do for a job. My mom wants me to be a doctor, and I did talk to Catherine, and she's a doctor, and she suggested that I go to college and become a doctor, but I really am not feeling it. I know that everybody else wants me to be a doctor, but I just want to bake. I love baking. I love making cakes and desserts, so I would rather open a bakery, not that... So I was going to talk to Mom and see if she'll be able to... maybe loan me some money so I can try and open a little bakery. Devin's calling. It's me, Devin. Do you want to go out on a date? No, thanks. This was a one-time thing, bud. I'm going to send Sawyer to bed. She's pretty exhausted, so she's going to do that. Bodhi's leaving. Claire is doing sit-ups with her dad. They're having a contest. I'm going to wake Sawyer up. Why is her hair a different color? I don't know. But I do want her to promote yoga class on Simstagram, because that is the last thing we have left. And then we should be able to complete her aspiration. Wow, just as I said it. Successful image sent off into the void of the web. Who could ask for more? Sawyer has gained 12 followers, so now she has 204. And she has officially completed the self-care specialist. So Sawyer is officially done. So done. And she's feeling hungover, exhausted still. And she is having a medical emergency. And this just popped up. Emergent situation. Sawyer isn't sure what's wrong, but this shortness of breath and intense tightness and pressure in her chest can't be signs of anything good. Should definitely get to the hospital immediately. Girl, you need to get to the hospital. Something is seriously going on, and she needs to figure out, go to the hospital. Okay, no one ever wants or need to go to the hospital, but if your SimCity General provides the best care from outpatient procedures to major surgeries. I beg to differ. I work in the emergency room, and a lot of people love to go to the hospital just to go to the hospital. Sawyer told Claire that she doesn't feel well. She's like, Mom, you really need to go to the hospital. Something is wrong. So both of them are going to head over and we'll see what happens. Sawyer had a mild heart attack, but the doctors were able to get the damage under control. Sawyer should be just fine, but definitely needs to take some time to recover. A prescription for beta blockers can be filled via the online pharmacy. She needs to remain in the hospital for the next 2 days for post-surgical recovery. So, yeah, play with fire, and this is what happens. All these stimulants can be good for the heart. So that's how she ended up with a heart attack. And she's not even close to being an elder. She still has a couple of weeks. And then Claire is chatting with Bodhi and letting him know about mom. And she's like, Bodhi, we need to do something. This is getting out of control. I can't handle mom by myself. Will you please move in, you and Catherine? I need help around the house. There's plenty of room in the house. Please move in. And we're going to move in with the family. So now everybody's under the same roof, as it should be, because right now Sawyer needs all the help she can get. And then Claire needs to decide what she wants to do in her career. So she still works as a barista. She did graduate high school with honors. So in the next episode, we'll continue on with Claire's story. We're officially done with everything Sawyer needed to do. She's completed all 3 of the spa day aspirations. She reached level 10 of the business career. She's had 5 failed relationships. So let's just hope that she will continue to be on the right track. And now Sawyer wants to return home before the recovery is over. I mean, we'll let her. She did get medication. I don't know if she'll fill it. Where is she? Sawyer decided to come home early and now she's dying from a cardiac explosion. She disregarded the doctor's opinions once again. Oh no, Sawyer! I'm not going to have Claire plead for her because I feel that is a natural natural turn of events. She did leave the hospital early. She did not listen to the doctor's advice. Sawyer has passed away. I'm not going to make her a playable ghost, rebirth. So I guess we'll make her a free roaming ghost. She truly is gone, you guys. Sawyer's gone. Claire is trying to give herself a pep talk, but we do need to organize a funeral for Sawyer. We need to figure out what we're going to do. I don't know what to say. So at this point, let's end this episode. I hope it wasn't too much for most people. My imagination runs wild sometimes though. So I love playing with I love the Pack Legacy Challenge. It's really right up my alley. But I'm glad I was able to move Bodhi and Catherine in before all of this happened, because they are going to take over this house. And then Claire is going to move out in the next episode and start her journey. On that note, this is where I'm going to end this. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.